Hell Let Loose players are still boycotting the game, and it is showing in the Steam charts. Hello everyone, my name is Burning Wiki and welcome to my channel. And before I start this video, I want to ask you all that if you do enjoy my content, then please subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to reach the 3,000 subscriber mark, so if you have the opportunity, please subscribe to the channel. And I am here on the Steam charts, and we can see when I scroll down, in the past 30 days, Hell Let Loose lost 1,462 players, which adds up to a staggering minus 1967% of its player base, which just vanished in the last 30 days. And we have to go all the way back, because that is a massive amount. They never lost that many players. June 2021, it was at 1952%. So that is September of 2020, they lost 22.81% of their player base with that bad update that was released in September. And we have, it's not a small thing, is it? It is not a small thing. And yeah, it's how is Team 17 gonna turn the tide? It all started, for those who don't know and are new to the Hell Let Loose community, it all started with the last two updates, which were abysmal. Especially the British faction that was added to Hell Let Loose was awful. Personally, I love the drill map. El Alamein is a really tough map, but then both sides, you know, have the same problem. But I understand why a lot of players don't like the El Alamein map. But this is the reason that I stopped playing Hell Let Loose. That is the running speed, the gun sway of the British, the fact it just annoys me. It's not a big deal, but it annoys me. They didn't add the Churchill tank, right? They added that Firefly, the gun sway, the gun sights are awful on the British weapons. It's just overall the British faction was a low average, mediocre. And it's a sign on the wall, and we all knew it deep down inside when Team 17 bought Hell Let Loose. We all knew something like this would happen because it's a mismatch. Team 17 and Hell Let Loose don't fit together. And what do I mean by that? Well, I will show you. If we go to the Team 17 page and we look at some of the games these guys have in their portfolio, it is all children's games. 90%, 95% of them are games made for, I want to say, 12-year-olds, right? 10 and 12-year-olds, right? Except look, Trepang, that is a hardcore shooter, overwhelming positive. That is a kind of adult game. Not that it has, you know, quality time in it, but, you know, it's graphic, right? There's a lot of violence in it. But if you scroll through these games, like Going Under, The Escapist, Kingdom of the Castle, you can already tell by the graphics, right? You can already tell that this is not a game for hardcore shooters. The only well-known title Team 17 owns is Worms, and that's a game that's like, what, 20 years old? I'll bet you half of the player base, if not more, of Hell Let Loose has never played Worms, doesn't even know that Worms exists. You have to be a older gamer to even know how significant the Worms game was 20 years ago, right? But if you look, Overcooked, it's a children's game. New Abyss, Crown Out Trap, it's a children's game. It's all, The Dredge is a nice game. It's a nice game, but does it compare to Hell Let Loose? No, it doesn't. King Castle, The Night Witch. Look at the graphics. It is a mismatch. That's all it is. And yeah, what can you say? Hell Let Loose is still being review bombed. And now it is so bad that it went from very positive to mostly negative reviews. And you can't blame the player base, can you? They already bought the game, so you can't vote with your money. You know, a lot of people, you know, you hear this phrase, you should vote with your money if you don't agree with a company. Well, they already got your money, so voting with your money is not an option. The other option, and the only option you have, is to change your review from a positive to a negative. And a lot of players decided to do this. And does it hurt the game? Of course it does. You can see it in the statistics, right? You can see it. It's on a minus 19. They lost almost 1,500 players in the last 30 days. And those are not just players who leave the game. These are also people that didn't buy the game. I know it sounds weird, but normally you have an average of, you know, X amount of people buying the game, and that, you know, jacks up the statistics. Now people see, oh, it has mostly negative reviews. Let's not buy it because, you know, mostly negative. What happened to the game? Why do people say it's so negative? And then you scroll down to the comment section and you see the server is suck. Thanks Team 17 for ruining this game. The biggest downgrade ever. Lying devs actually ruined it from Team 17. And it goes on and on and on. Trash game, right? I'm now seriously wondering, is Hell Let Loose ever going to recover from this? Because you have seen it with Battlefield, right? It got review bombed and it never really gained popularity ever again. We all know why it was review bombed, because of the state it got released in. But this is kind of the same thing, isn't it? How is Team 17 gonna get all these people that now went from a positive review to a negative review? How are they gonna win them back? You know, a lot of better games have come out, nicer games. Recently I was playing this game called Battle Bit, and this game has 50,000 players playing in the last hour. Compared to in Hell Let Loose, it was 5,000, right? There's gonna be always a bigger, better, nicer game, and BattleBit is a €15 game. Hell Let Loose increased the price from 40 to 45 euros. How is Hell Let Loose gonna recover from this? I hope they will. I hope they can turn the tide. But once people uninstalled your game and left a bad review, in my opinion, looking at my personal experience, it is hard to get me back. Once I uninstalled a game and I started installing other games, that space is gone, right? Your hard drive space is limited. So once I do that, you gotta come with a really good update. You gotta punch me out of my socks with a brilliant update or something, because I'm not gonna reinstall a game, especially when it's like 20-30 gigabytes big, right? And Hell Let Loose is big. It says 30 gigabytes, but I'm pretty sure it's bigger now because they had a lot of patches and a lot of updates, and I don't think these statistics or these recommendations have been updated. But let me know in the comment section how you feel about it. Will Hell Let Loose ever recover from this? Will they have learned their lesson and listen to their player base? And don't forget to leave me a like and subscribe to the channel. My name is Burning Wiki, and I will see you all next time.